Sunday evening at the sanitarium. All right, well, we tried to go to the drag strip Friday night with Mrs. Copperbottom here, Anthony's big car, and we were loaded for bear. We had the big shot on it, and we were going to go show those two grudge race boys what was up, but unfortunately, we got a real late start. We had a fuel pump issue, and we found some dry rotted front tires on old Mrs. Copperbottom here. So luckily, old Mikey called and said, come on over, and snatched the front tires off his Nova because they were brand new. So we ran over there and fixed the fuel pump and got the jug filled, and we were headed out. And Mikey left a little early and got up there to Jacksonville first, you know, because we had that grudge race going down between old Ed the Puppet Head with the Vega and Machine Gun Mike and the Agent Orange Camaro. But they got up there, and the first car that went down the track, and I'll see if I can tag the video, was a Dodge Daytona on a tube chassis, and he got a little loose, and something looked like the throttle hung wide open, and he nailed the wall, about went through the wall, and they shut down Test and Tune after that. But so Eddie next door got a stay of execution, and I'll tell you, that Camaro was on point. I mean, that Camaro, these are two-car old school drag cars, no nitrous, no power adders. Camaro with a small block and Vega with a big block, and I'll tell you, I think old Eddie would have got bent over like a shotgun and got one hung up in him, because Camaro sounded pretty good. But he didn't answer the call. I don't know what happened to him. He was supposed to get loaded up, and then he had some excuses about family coming down from Ohio, and it was one bullshit excuse after the other. And I think he just I just think he went back in the bushes here somewhere, and he hasn't came out since. He went back in these bushes Friday, and either he's still in the bushes there somewhere. Eddie, are you there, Eddie? No? Well, he just went back into witness protection, I guess. So, but we're gonna call him out again. And I saw the car was up for sale Saturday morning, so I don't know what's up. He hasn't answered any phone calls or texts or anything, and but I'll go over there Monday because he's got my body for my funny car over there, so we're going to check on that. But unfortunately, nothing went down, but the Mopar is ready, and believe it or not, this weekend already is Mopar at the Rock again. So my car is not ready, but I don't know, maybe we'll take, like, talking Anthony into taking the big car up there, and like I said, we got the bigger plate on it now. And we had a bad torque converter. We changed it. And normally this car is solidly in the mid-12s on motor. And on a small hit, low 11s. And we're going to try to get ahead and bust it in the 10s. And as soon as it gets in the 10s, it's going over to Mike and Brian and getting a little roll bar put in. So stay tuned for that. And this week we're going to try to see what we can do to help Mike out. Believe it or not, Mike's lucky that the track did close because he had a little motor mishap, and looks like a cylinder head's leaking water. Now, that motor's been sitting up for like 25 years. Thought maybe a head gasket went away, but I'll show you guys that a little bit later. But we pulled it down. It looked like a head was cracked, and it was leaking water in the cylinder. So we're going to get him fixed up right quick and get him back in action, and get him some seat time, and it's going to be all downhill from here, whatever it is. And we're going to go talk some shit to Mr. Ed tomorrow and see why he didn't show up. But just want to make a little quick video and let you know what happened, what didn't happen, and hopefully what will happen here in the future. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you up to speed on what's going on here at the sanitarium for speed.
Holy fuck.
8 o'clock, Sunday night. Still here in the sanitarium. The crazy chamber. We're going to call it a night. No racing this weekend. No drag racing. Not much done on anything else besides work. All over the damn place. I'll get up tomorrow morning and jump on this FE 390 that's got to go together. So, just wanted to show you what a $900 oil pan looks like. We did get that came in for the funny car. Dan Olson Products, Racing Products, we appreciate it. Nice billet rails. Had a hell of a time. I had a dragster pan, it was too deep. Bought another pan, it was too wide. So, 3 used pans in the hold and had to break down and buy a new one anyway. But we got the right one. Parts come in this week for the gear drive. We're going to degree the cam in, flip it over, button up the bottom end, and then get on the heads and finish those up. And maybe get the heads on the motor. We'll get it dropped in the car. Start setting it up in the car. But finished this one this week for a buddy of mine, old friend and longtime customer, Cameron Norris. He's been at the sport for a few years. Took a little break, but he's back at it. And see him at a track near you. This is stock V8 engine. This is a spicy little meatball. This is proud of this little motor. It's done well. This little creation of mine. This particular class has a 360 cubic inch limit, and it runs a 4412 2-barrel. And the trick with this class is to keep costs down. They put a 5400 RPM rev limiter on it. So I can't divulge too much on this combination. You'll see it at the track. If you see it, you're racing against it, you'll probably be behind it. But just to give you an idea, if you want to run those numbers, that is a 307. That's exactly what this is. And it's a 307, and this is the one we did some R&D work using LS internals. So this is a 307 small block Chevy with LS internals, short plenum intake. I can't say what horsepower and torque it makes, but it does really well. See it at a track near you, and we'll have them for sale if somebody's interested in buying one. $79.95 out the door, intake to pan, and you could be up front too in the limited pure stock class. But that's it for tonight. We're gonna call it a wrap, and go in and take it easy and upload this short video so we can keep the content coming. And we'll be at it tomorrow. See what mayhem we can get into and what exciting news we can get into this week and share with you guys. So, signing off, Mark from the sanitarium.